your girl Sunshine. It's Tuesday. A new week. It's Tuesday. You already know. It's Tuesday. So celebrating life with your girl Sunshine. All right. Hello, everyone. Hello. So let me go ahead and I see one person in the chat. I'm going to bring you on and let's go ahead and send the invite for the other party. Hey, I see Father MC. First and foremost, thank you, Father MC, for the link for this, for the plugin. I appreciate you as always. Hey, Raya. Hey, Thomas. I'm sending you an invite now. Hello.
Hey.
How are you?
Everything is everything. Everything blessed.
Most important thing. First and foremost, before we begin, I want to say the photo shoot looked amazing.
Thank you. It was amazing. You know, it's how would I say? It's just a natural day, especially when
So introduce yourselves for the ones who may not know you that will know you after tonight.
Hey everyone, how you guys doing? This is the King of Belize. It's Mr. JLuv. Say the whole thing, you know. It's Mr. JLuv. ItsMrJLuv, just like you see it in the box.
Okay. All right. So do a little bit of your Belize for us, please. Well, you know, for us ladies.
Hey ladies,
See that right there? Get you like, whoo. So this is an interview that's different than other interviews because I don't go by script. I go pure genuine.
Okay.
So
I'm with that.
First and foremost, congratulations on the up and coming album. Do we have a release date?
Thank you. We don't have a release date right now. Actually, you have to ask Father for that one. He's the one that has for the upcoming releases.
Yes. I already bigged him up for linking us because I was at the dealership yesterday and I was like, I know you got some artists coming because you be bumping some of their stuff. Send one my way. He was like, bet, say less. Boom, boom. And look at us tonight. Boom.
It's just that easy, right?
F Media, I love Father MC. F Media, Sony, big ups. Next, let's talk about you. I read your bio. So, first off, your crown.
Yes.
Fierce. Love it.
Thank you.
Okay. So now, you've been in the game since you were 8. First off, how did you come from Belize, then Compton, and then Vegas? Like, how did all that come about?
Well, see, a lot of people don't know. Most people from the Caribbean countries, third world countries, will know about this. But my mom left Belize when I was like 8 months old, to come out here to America to work and make money to feed me, the family, and everybody else, just like her aunt did before her. You know, my grand aunt Dun Dun. Shout out to my aunt Dun Dun. Bless up. But so when I was 8 years old, she finally went back, her and my dad, to get me, and I came out here, and music was just in me. Music is in our whole family, so I started doing music. You know, it's crazy because when I was younger, I kind of wanted to do R&B because, you know, back home we listened to a lot of R&B growing up and a lot of country music. So moms and pops was like, yo, why don't you just do reggae? It's a natural thing for us, so just go ahead and do reggae. And from there, I just took to it, and that was it.
Yes, I read about your 5,000 for your album. The first one, that was your first one, correct?
Yes, that was the first album that I did.
And how old were you then? Because the bio says you started at 8, but how old were you when that first one hit?
That first release, I was probably like 19, 20, somewhere around there.
Oh, okay. Now, I love country. I already reached out to a few country stars that I like. That I was like, here's an invite. Come on. No, for real. I love country. All around. I just don't do that heavy metal rock and bang thing. I just don't do that.
I pretty much listen to everything. I just don't listen to like death metal. I listen to rock and roll. I listen to country. I listen to everything, blues, jazz. You know, you gotta have an eclectic ear when you do this.
So you have a daughter. How old?
She's 9 years old. Maybe she's watching, but yeah, she's 9 years old. That's my world right there. That's my world.
Probably got you wrapped around her pinky.
Oh man, douchey.
Us girls do. Come on, can't have it any less.
Girl dad. Shout out to Kobe. Rest in peace. Girl dad here.
Now, is she in the States or back in Belize?
No, she's here.
Oh,
she's here.
Okay.
Yeah, she's here.
So now with the writing, with everything, how did you and Father MC link up?
So the way how we linked up is Father was looking for a house out here in Vegas. My dad's a realtor. My dad's name is Thomas King, the realtor. Realtor Thomas King. So if you guys need a house, make sure you guys link up with Pops, and he'll get you the house you want. All right? He's getting it for millionaires, so he can get it for you. So Pops is in the car driving Father around and, you know, looking at houses. And he was like, yo, Tom, I'm really feeling like I need a reggae artist. So my dad was like, what? Mom's just like, put the song on for him, put the song on for him. So they played Father a song, a couple of my stuff, and he was like, who's that? They're like, that's my son. Who did the production? He did. Who did the writing? He did. Who did the mixing? He did. So he do music. Yeah. He was like, okay. I want to meet him. So that's how it went. And then we just went from there. He asked me to do a track for him. I did a track, send it to him. And the crazy thing is my dad told me, hey, Father needs a track. But I didn't really think of it like he needs it right now. So I went out and I went to party that night. It was like on a Tuesday. So I get a call at the party like, yo, son, where you at? I'm like, I'm at this party, Dad. He said, you know you're supposed to do that track for Father. I said, oh, you didn't tell me he needed now, like a deadline. So I left the party. I ended up leaving the party at around like 10:30, 11 o'clock. Got home, got in my studio here in around 12. Did the track, did a hook for it, mixed it, sent it to him. I did everything in about 45 minutes. He got it next day. He was like, yo, he did that when? That was like, he did it last night. So he was like, yo, I got to meet him now. Tell him to come down to LA. And I went to LA and that's how it started.
Love it. That, yo, for real, that's nothing but God linked everything all in one. It's that bong, bong, bong. And then.
Exactly.
I love it. And Father MC is really about his thoroughness and things to that nature. For you to do that in 45 minutes and then give it to him literally the next day.
Yeah.
That passion, that fire, that skills that you carry since you was 8. That much respect. Like they said, respect. That is much respect.
Yeah, and even my dad was surprised how fast I did the track, because like the next morning he was like, son, did you finish the track or whatever? I'm like, yeah, I sent it to Father. He said, huh? I said, yeah, I sent it. I sent it to you and him. He's like, all right. And that was it. But, you know, with Father, it's like once he sees that you're dedicated and you have that drive, he's willing to work with you and he's willing to give you a chance. So once I went down there, and he told me I needed to record 2 songs. And we had like 2 days to do, actually 3 songs. So when I got out there, he put a track on. Me and my big brother Gil, shout out to Gil, we went down there. And 5 minutes, I was like, I'm ready. He was like, huh? What you mean? He was like, you ready for the booth? I said, yeah. I went in there, Animal was doing his thing, and I wrote the song right there. So to make things short a little bit, I went there, supposed to do 3 songs in 2 days. I ended up doing 8 songs in like 2 hours. So he was like, yo, this is crazy. I can't believe this. You just did 8 songs in like 2 to 3 hours. He was like, nah, I didn't expect this. So I was like, hey, you need anything else? And he was like, nah, we good. Let's go eat. So he fed us. We got up out, and I came back to Las Vegas. When I came back to Las Vegas, a day later, he was like, hey, I need you to come back. Now, mind you, I have my gym out here with my clients and everything like that. So I'm training my clients, and I'm telling them, hey, I won't be able to make it tomorrow. Let's do today. So we, I give you a makeup day and everything like that. I jump back on the freeway. Me and my brother again, jump back on the freeway. We go back to LA. I'm supposed to do another 2 songs. Another 2-3 hours, I did 7 songs, and he was just looking like, yo, this is amazing. So he was like, hey, we got to work. UF Media, let's get it. Let's get this grind going. I was like, all right, no problem.
Ooh, yeah. Okay, so when I was in Cali back in 20 before the pandemic, so
Yeah.
Cali, I'm driving. Oh, you know, I have to drive the Dodge Charger or the Mustang.
Huh?
Going to Vegas. So, you know, Route 66 is clear straight. After I get through the mountains and everything, I floored that bad boy, opened her up, and just enjoyed it. So, it's not that far from LA. So,
Corner. It's around the corner. That's it.
oh,
I do that faithfully. It's easy for me. I know that road like the back of my hand.
that is
Yeah.
beautiful. I love it.
But I tell Father that he always say, you bugging money? Never. I don't like driving. That's him. He like, I'll jump on my flight and get out there and I'll be back. But driving, nah.
I'm like him right now. I'm so tired of driving. I'm like, I'll just fly. You know?
Yes. For me, driving is like, it gives me a peace of mind. And I'm always creating something when I'm driving. So I don't even need music in the car or anything. My mind is always going.
I see that. So with you bonging out these songs, what type of songs are we going to be hearing? Besides reggaeton, are we doing some R&B? What else are you giving us?
So listen, you're not just getting dance hall reggae. Because at the end of the day, I'm a dance hall reggae artist. So I always got to let people know that. You're getting a little bit of hip hop. You're getting a little bit of R&B. You're getting a little bit of Afrobeat. You're getting a little bit of rock. I can do it all. I've learned how to step outside the box because, you know, when I was younger, I just loved doing music and doing dance hall reggae music. You know what I mean? But when I got around Father, he gave me that view. He gave me that third eye when it comes to music. Like, you have to be able and willing to step outside the box and do what people haven't done. So that's pretty much what we've been doing. We've been, you know, taking it back to the 90s, the 80s, but with a reggae twist, a dancehall twist, and bringing it back to 2023, you know?
Okay.
So.
Is it going to be like the house parties used to be with the green light?
Yeah, it's definitely going to be like that. We're bringing back music, good music. We're bringing back dancing music. You know, because nowadays, if you think about it, when you go to the club and to the lounge, anywhere, this is all people doing right here.
I hate that. And I love to dance. Give me something to get on the floor with.
At the end of the day, you can't deny that beat. You can't deny the drums, you know? So we're bringing it back. We're taking it back.
Good. So can you do a little something for us?
A little something. Let me do it. Look, I'm going to give you something that I've been given for years. Okay. And everybody, that my fan base, they don't know this, all right? Check this. My name J. Love her when me come in at the dance, most of the young girl them. Don't stand a chance, me at the girls love them and look how they jump and prance. But if them really want me, them have to pay advance. Girls them friend, yeah. Girls them lover, could that be Angela, it could that be Pamela, me at the girls them friend. And girls them lover, could that be Andrea, it could that be Monica, me say. Just the other day me met a girl, Sandra. Right when me gonna share for the phone number, 3456, call me little later because this the JLuv fi F Media, bang!
Woo! Bong, bong, bong! Yes! Come now!
That's a little old school for everybody, you know what I'm saying?
Now, don't spit out the wine now.
You can't spit out the red wine now. Red wine, good for your blood.
Now, let's talk about who you opened up for. Let's run down your credentials. Let them know. Now.
Oh man, let me see. Who have I opened up for? I've opened up for Spraga Benz, Beanie Man, Lady Saw, who else? Phil Mob, Burning Spear, Tony, Redman, Method Man, oh my God, Talib Kweli. Woo, man, it's a long list. I could Gypsy, Lucky Dube, Sarani, Tyrese, Brian McKnight. It's a long list. I don't even think I can remember everybody. You know.
Oh, I love it. I know. I saw the list and I was like, let's go. You know, we're going to toot your horn. We're going to toot that horn, okay?
Yeah.
So let's do your flowers like tonight is Celebrating Life with Sunshine.
Yes, yes, yes.
So how I do it, I always like people, we're artists, we're in the industry, we're this, we're that, but we're also human as well. So I always like to switch it up. Name 5 facts about yourself.
5 facts about myself. Number 1, you guys should know this. I have a beautiful daughter. Number 2, I train boxers. I train fighters. Number 3, I love to cook. Number 4, I'm a big family man. And number 5, music has been in my life for life.
Yes, love it. Now let's go back to you cooking. What's your favorite specialties?
Anything seafood, because I only eat seafood. But I could cook everything, though. My family always say, we don't understand how you could get this flavor and cook turkey, beef, pork, everything, and you don't eat it. But, yeah, I can cook anything.
I love food, and seafood is my favorite. Right? I can tell you, I love some lobster, some crabs, some clams. I tried oysters, but I can't do it.
You just got to have it the right way, you know?
And mussels is a no. It's a no. It's a definitely no.
Mussels.
Yeah, that type of mussels we can take, but the other ones, no. Shrimp, lobster, and crabs and clams first and foremost. For real, for real. So,
I mean, where I'm from, anyway, that's what we mainly ate, seafood. We mainly eat seafood. Like my uncle in Belize, he's one of the guys that sends lobsters out this way to Red Lobster and everything like that because he has his own key, and that's what he does, you know. So yeah. and it's crazy because that's all my mom ate with me when she was pregnant. If you talk to her, she'll tell you all I ate was lobster and seafood.
Me too with my boys.
Oh,
yeah.
Yes, we seafood kids.
Yeah. Yes, I crave seafood all through the pregnancies and a little sweet, you know. One of them was the virgin strawberry daiquiris. The other one was the Dunkin' Donuts glazed hot out the oven. And then the other, other one was ice cream. And to this day, they're all this.
Hey, you gotta feed the beast, right?
Right? Now, with you working with so many artists already, who's your 5 next ones you want to work with?
My 5 next artists I want to work with. Number one. It's Busta Rhymes. Busta Rhymes is one of the artists I've looked up to from since I was young. So if you ever see my stage show, Busta Rhymes, Beanie Man, I always tell people I'm a blend of Busta Rhymes and Beanie Man when it comes to, you know, my music and doing my stage show. So that's 2 people actually that I want to work with. One is Nelly Furtado.
I haven't heard her name in a minute. Okay.
Furtado is somebody that I've always wanted to work with, and I don't know. I just like her style and everything like that. And like I said, I think outside the box. So that's another person I would like to work with. Let me see. I need 2 more?
Mm-hmm.
2 more people. Jay-Z is one that I would like to work with. You know, that's one of my favorite artists of all time as well. And that's why I put together my cadence and my writing style. A lot of it has to do with, you know, growing up to watching him, listening to him, Busta Rhymes, a lot of battle rap. See, and that's what people don't understand. With me, I'm a dancehall reggae artist, but the way how I do music is from a hip hop point of view, a battle rap point of view, because that's what I grew up on. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then,
yeah.
and then one more person that you would never think, and it's Amara La Negra from and that she's from what's the name? Love and Hip Hop, Miami, but she's a Latin artist. Between her and Shakira, those are my two that I really want to do songs with. So yeah, about it. Yeah, and those are my people right there.
I love Shakira. I do. I love her. I was like, I love her. I put my boys on. I'm like, listen, you're going to know. You're going to be culturally diverse. Like I was, you are too.
Yeah, exactly. So as you can see, my stuff is all across the board. It's not just one genre of music and everything like that. Mine is all across the board.
I love it. And thinking out the box, that's me. I'm like they say, I tell people, you can't put God in the box. When God gives you this craft, you tap all the way in and you just let it rip. You let it soar. Don't let anybody try to say, no, stick here. No, you got to be able to, things change. You got to be able to go with it too and also switch it up. And you are a mixture because Busta Rhymes, look at him. He came out with Leaders of the New School and then he reinvents himself. It's just like, yo, and then Janet and all that. Like, yeah.
You got to be able to reinvent yourself. So between these three people, I would have to say, guy wise, LL Cool J, Busta Rhymes, and Jay-Z, they've reinvented themselves for so long, and they've been around for so long, forever. Female wise, I would have to go with Mary J. Blige because she always reinvents herself and come with something up to date, and she still give you that Mary Bob, but it's still up, and she reinvents herself. So
yeah,
taking notes all the time.
Now, tell people how to find you who may not know where you at. Tell them how to find you so they can follow.
This is so cliche, but I'm about to say what everybody else said. Just Google me. It's Mr. J. You see that picture in the back? ItsMrJLuv. All right, the King of Belize. I've been saying it forever. So whoever thinks different, look I'm not. ItsMrJLuv. Google, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, whatever it is, it's always It's Mr. J.Luv. ItsMrJLuv. And you'll always.
Y'all heard it here now. Do you have clothing line? What's going on? What else is your hands in?
Right now, I'm working on my clothing line. I got something that I'm tapping into. It's something that I've had in my head for years, but I'm finally starting to tap into it a little bit. Also, I'm working on some movie scripts, and it's not the ordinary movie scripts that you would think. So, movie scripts and also some TV shows.
So you're writing the movie scripts or something?
I'll be writing the movie scripts. I'm the writer. But I could also play in the movie because I've been acting since I was 8-9 years old as well. I went to school for acting, at this place called Egos. So I also had an acting coach who was the same acting coach for Ryder Strong, Tia, and Tamara, and a lot of other people. So I do this for real.
Oh, okay. Okay, I love it. See, y'all getting the scoop. Sunshine got to get the scoop. I got to get the scoop.
That scoop, 2 scoops.
Woo! Let's talk about it. What's your favorite ice cream?
My favorite ice cream, anything sherbet.
Me too. Oh, orange sherbet is my favorite, or then the mixed sherbet. But orange sherbet first. Orange sherbet.
Rainbow sherbet. Rainbow sherbet. And then probably Rocky Roads.
See now, you swore.
I'm on that one, huh?
So, we got movies coming, clothing line coming.
Yes.
Artists you would like to work with, because we putting it in the atmosphere. It's going to happen.
Yeah. All those artists that I just mentioned earlier, I'm definitely want to work with them. Newer artists that I would like to work with as well as Lamar, Coy Leray, Shensia. All these artists. Stefflon Don. That's one of the you know, that's one of the ones I want to work with right now, if I can, you know? So I just love music, man. I just love music.
I love it. I love it. Now, I think Father said somebody from Sony, but I think they're trying to call me because this number keeps coming up. Let them know they got to come on live, not call me.
Okay. It might be Father. Is there any way we could bring Father on too? If he's there?
Oh, I'll send him because I'll send him the invite.
Okay.
But no, Father knows we've had like 2 already interviews. I love Father MC. Look, I followed him. There you go. Somebody popping up. Bring it
Oh,
down.
there you go.
You see the arm. There you go. There you go.
Where you going, boss?
Yeah, what up?
Was that you that was calling? Somebody from Cali was calling.
I'm not trying to call y'all. I was watching y'all. I see, you know, he's a chef as well. He ain't mentioned it.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, hey, don't start.
He cooks all the time.
Look, hey, he about to start. One thing I gotta tell you guys about
I'm not starting.
my relationship with this guy.
You should get some sunshine.
Out all day. That's all we do is clown. When we in the studio, that's all we do is clown. We handle business, but we gonna get some clap.
Listen. Listen. I'm in. Hopefully, all y'all will be in the same facility, so I can be like, okay, I'm hungry. Who's feeding me?
He gonna feed you some chicken for sure.
I want no chicken. We can get chicken anywhere. You talking about you a chef with the seafood.
There go my label mate right there, my brother from another mother, Jeray. You know what I'm saying? I see EC right there. Bang, bang. F Media in the building.
Listen. Yeah, it's doing big things.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna use the chicken.
Hey, don't start, man. I already see it in your face.
So now, while we talking about media, who else you got about to be released? Do we have a release date for him, Father?
You got Jeray is the artist. Yeah, we finishing. Huh?
Do we know what date? June, July?
Yes. That's why I went on vacation and I had some shows in Puerto Rico. And Jeray is the first that's dropping, and then we got EC and Jay. We looking. I'll know confirmatively. I'll know come Tuesday or Wednesday. But we are going to LA. They're getting ready to walk the red carpet, the BT carpet. They're about to do some crazy stuff that's about to be official. It's a long time in the making, but we have to weed out, you know, and get it popping.
You know, I know.
You know.
We're here though.
Yeah. So, what else is working? There's other things. I know you can't talk about it yet. You can't talk about it. I can get a little more smidgen.
Huh?
I can get a little bit more information exclusive.
What's that?
She said, can she get a little bit more information? Exclusive.
Oh, shoot. Hold on. I'm looking for my bag. I'm looking for the things, and I got the things right here. Yeah, what y'all say?
What else is F Media up to besides the artist?
Man, F Media is flying. We flying in the meetings. It's crazy. And now, the closer we get to the release dates, it's like I'm on the phone. Like literally, I had to shut down yesterday. You know, I flew 10 hours to Puerto Rico, 10 hours back to Vegas, and it's crazy. And then actually to have my staff like doing different stuff, and I said this time I'm going on vacation. I'm gonna relax because I got 2 shows, and I couldn't because I had so much stuff to do, and it's a good thing because at the end of the day, you know, I always said, like, you know, the last shall be first. you know. And the thing of it is that's what's happening now, and it's a good thing. It's a good thing because I got to we knocked out like we knocking out the race stuff like right now. We got the single, we got a hard pick of the singles, and we're scared because it the first artist represents media, F media. So that's a big turntable to just say, okay, so you got to listen to these records 2,000 times. You got to go and send it to the office and let them check it out. And then,
Yep.
it's the artist development stage we in now, where, JLuv, I picked this single and he had somebody else on the single. I said, get that catalog, man. You got to do it yourself. The record's too strong. And I kept listening to it for like months. And I kept saying, we need that record. And I said, I was really trying to find out a record for him. And I was like, that's the record, but he has to be on it by himself. And the record, it sounds excellent. We redid it and we cut it. And it's crazy. The energy is bananas. He's crazy. Me and him joke all the time, but he's a talented cat, like really a talented cat once he listens. And once he started listening, he started getting. And
I
that,
know.
it's beautiful that like he's a performer. Him and EC on my label, they perform. They are performers, like hands down. They, EC be hustling with the older chicks. I don't know what EC be doing. And then, and then you got JD jumping over tables. JD jumping over tables. I want to see them on the show together so they can just hold hands and hustle or something. I don't know. Then you got Jeray. Jeray be on some cool, smooth Maxwell. Dude be crazy, but he'll sing you off. He'll sing you off with something. Boy is dangerous. He's dangerous. And the crazy part is Jay hooked me up with Jeray. And I didn't mess with Jeray for like 5 months. I didn't mess with him like 6 months.
Yeah.
Because I was so busy trying to catch my first artist who I'm putting out. And he was right under my thing. You get what I'm saying? Let me tell you something. This goes to everybody. Work in this game is work. You have to work, man, and you may not understand it. And it don't go about your schedule. It's about what you got to eat, sleep, all of this. You know what I'm saying? Because after this studio, it's the next level. It's a process. You get what I'm saying? Like, we not coming in where you just, cursing and getting the head bops and all of that. We getting real recognition from real people that's doing real things and going to listen to you and hear you out. You get what I'm saying? And you can catch hit records. You stay in the studio, you're going to catch them. Every day and every night ain't going to be your day. That's just facts. Very
real.
But when they get it and they get that pivotal, like that, boom, oh shit, that's it. That's what we need to start focusing on and concentrating on. And we start making it. We start making the records like we start finding a direction. And it's just like making gumbo. Like it's a lot of ingredients, but is the gumbo nice or, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
Oh, the grind, the passion, the love, eat, sleep, dream. If it's your passion, you're going to not let it go.
Yeah. Sorry, because we go to the studio at like 9-10 and don't get out of there on 14 hours later. But when we get out of there, we have about 8-9 songs done from front to back. And I'm not just talking about dancehall song, hip hop song. We're talking about across the board, R&B for 3 or 4 artists, father's tracks, everything. We go in there and we grind.
One thing good about Jay when I started working with Jay was he was willing to learn. He wasn't one of these I know it all, and a lot of people are tone deaf, so they can't hear the mistakes that they're making. But Jay knew, you know what I'm saying? Me and Jay got into it. I got into it. Him and his management team, the whole shit. Like we here to make records. We not here to for real. We here to make records. And the thing of it is if you listen, let me drive the car. We gonna get us there. I'm gonna get us there. But at the end of the day, if you listen to Jay's album from 5 months ago, you'll see it'll explain to you. It's a story. It's a book of rhythm. It's a story. It's not, and I'm not saying this because he's my artist. I'm just saying it because it's what I saw when he was doing it. But he couldn't see it because he was on, I'm an artist. I've been doing this so long. but I saw and caught his credit, his potential, and I let him go for a minute. I let him go for a minute. Go ahead, Jay. Man, you can't come to an end, and our families are friends. We're friends, but I'm not on friendship with this business. Then I started taking my trips, and I just kept playing his stuff, and I was like, let me give this cat a chance. Let me call him back. You know what I'm saying? I called him back, and we had to sit down, and we both had to move and understand each other musically, and understand he's an artist, I'm an artist too. But now I'm wearing a different hat, so I have a different ear, and now I have more of a business ear, and he's there. And this album now I wouldn't turn back because we got so much stuff, as he said, on his album. You got a great management team that they talk sense. They understand the game. And it's not because they've been surfacing for so long trying to get it. They understand the business. This is show business. You ain't going to get over by being cute. You ain't going to get over by you think you dope, your talent is dope, because it's so much more that's involved in it. You could be the ugliest chick and catch a hit record, and you got the money to go make yourself look pretty. That pretty stuff means nothing. That like I got an artist, my female artist, Sahara, you know, not getting off Jay, but she is so patient. You know what I'm saying? And I had to really understand her, because I you know, I got kids, but she got kids, but you know, I'm gonna see, I want to be in the studio, I want to be baking. Bring the kids with you. And we got a gang of new records and a new album. She's ready. Her mindset is there. You know, you got EC that, and nobody understood why I was messing with EC. Listen to EC stuff right now. You'll get it. But sometimes you got to chase the potential. What other people can't see, you can't let it go. You got to, if you still feel it, you got to chase that potential. Jere has like 2,000 billion records. I said, Jay, let's get these ideas. He got this one record on his album called Computer. What is it called? Different is crazy. It's about what everybody want to say about the internet. Like you see, you know people, you know they looking at you, and at the end of the day, they just bypass you, but they'll like somebody that they don't even know, but won't say nothing on your Instagram page or your pics or nothing.
Right?
He got that record is so crazy, like it's crazy, and he's performing at the official BET party, you know, with Philippe. That's the official BET party all the time. And hopefully, Jay, I would love for Jay and EC2 as well, but they only gave me room for one right now, for one. So his first single's dropping like the end of next month, the ending of June, early July. I have 8 weeks still we're turning in, but he's getting new records. He's getting these records like real quick, like, oh God, like here, hit that real quick. We just did this. Like I'll be blown, man, because my cat is crazy. Then you got Jay with that. I may release that on white label like tomorrow. Right? Let me just wake up with the right mood and let me get some 00 Heineken.
Don't let me. Hey, don't make me press play.
You know what's so crazy? It's because I can release this stuff, man. You know, but I'm not releasing because you're my best friend. I'm not releasing because you or we cool. I'm releasing it because I really believe this could be the next hit. This is what's missing. You know, I think Jere, I think EC got a smash. JLuv got a smash. That single, I could just go to sleep and put the call in and say release on white label right there. That's what I'm really antsy to do. I'm really pulling my head from not saying we shooting a video and go, because I picked that record 4 months ago. We just had to fix it. As soon as I got the record, it went out. Hit me up real quick. Check this out. Check this out, y'all. Out here. There you go. All right. Here we go. Got it here?
I'm thinking on you, and I can't help but wonder, can I talk to you? Can I talk to you? Can I talk to you?
Yeah. And now, Jay, come on my sing. Huh?
We need that. that back, because brothers nowadays don't know how to talk to.
I'm trying to tell you, he got it. He got it. I'm telling you, he got his album is I can't even brag and stop and feel comfortable. Like my artists I listen to. I don't listen to the outside stuff unless I'm outside. But I listen to them like Jay, hit my joint real quick. This is my joint too. This is JLuv single. Go ahead, Jay. This is a single. And the thing, I'm not letting Sony pick nothing. I'm picking and directing all the tracks. Turn me up. Turn it up, Jay.
It's a shame the way all them boy was around me simply to use my fame. That's all them if you like in the danger, them are big on them friends, it's squeezing in.
Yeah. They're not ready for that, Father.
Yeah. And then I got
They're not ready for that, Father.
I'm waiting on this young lady. Her name is Slay. She's an artist. I think that you ain't interviewed Slay.
No,
You got Slay. You know, she got. I think Slay got one of the hottest records on that media. Can't front on it. You know, it was dope. It took us a long time to find her too. It took us a long time to find her, but when we did, it was over. It was ahead now. You know, it's the artists that we have. I'm not trying to give them record deals to be. I have a record. I'm trying to get them rich for life. And the thing of this is, it's a process, though. You know, it's a process. You know a lot. You know, when the artists become friends, it becomes a difference. You know what I'm saying? Because now the respect for the business gets a little in the way of it, and then they don't realize like, this is my CEO. This is not just Father Tim I'm talking to. This is the nigga that's gonna control and direct the traffic to what I got going on. So
yeah.
any move I tell them to do, it's for their best. It's just that they have to know. You know, I talk to people, and the thing of it is I can't be moved. I can't be moved. At the end of the day, if I feel a certain way about a record, it's gonna be that way, and it's just that simple. Because I don't want you to get out there, fall on your face, and then say, "Yo, fam, why didn't you stop me?" You get what I'm saying? I'm still performing. I'm still on tour. And at the end of the day, I mean, you going out there, and I'm not performing in front of 5,000, 10,000 people. I'm performing in front of 61, 71,000 sold out stadiums. So it's like, you know, you got to really understand what it is. It's not just going in the studio, playing records for your friends and letting them gas you up. Oh, it's hot. It's hot. Because a lot of people don't have nothing else to go to once they leave the studio. These cats got something to look forward to because while they're asleep, they're being worked on. You got people around the world working on them. So when they're sleeping, next thing you know, how you think we have all of the commercials and the posts and everything out like that? Like I got people in New York, in Cali, like back and forth, Atlanta, you know, Chicago, working, coming up with ideas, conference calls, ideas. It's time to drop. I didn't come out here to say, all right, let's make some records and let's stay in the studio and let's likes on the Instagram. You get what I'm saying? That's cool, but a lot of people that's getting likes are going back to work the next day. I'm trying to make it where they get liked and they go into a different country and people, they get ready to perform in front of thousands of people and making these cats household names. And I'm just going about F Media the way Uptown went about us with MCA. And it's working.
Yeah.
And it's working. It's working. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's working.
Love.
It's working.
Be there.
What? 2019?
Huh?
I said you start with me and I paid you for that.
That's right. And look how you expand so much too. And I'm so proud of you. All the
Thank
time I tell you that. All the time I tell you that. That's why I say anytime you need something from me, just hit a brother up. You know what I mean? You know, I answer calls. I'm not one of these cats. You know,
you.
I got 4 artists flying in the end of this month. It's crazy. Flying in that we have to work. We have to work with because I'm trying to give y'all that. I'm gonna force feed these artists the game, the music game, real music, and everything is real music. I can't say real. I'm just saying I'm gonna force feed them the talent that they have, and the talent that's being like brought to you. You're gonna hear that because all the time I hear. How many times have y'all heard that we need that real R&B or that soulful music back? And they got
I
it. And the music now today you can't knock. I can't knock because it's their generation and it's their time. But we gonna bring that good old love music back.
Hey, Father, what
just that time realized to ain't pushed out the way, but still here. Okay?
I was just talking to Father the other day. I was telling them most people that do music, they just do it for fun. They don't understand or study music or to study the art of music, what music does. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Someone has said something and I just laughed it off because you got to realize some of the hottest songs right now going on that's getting platinum records, gold records, they're all remakes. You know?
But dude, look, good you say that. You know that. What's the record I did on my artist, Sahara,
That don't push me.
Don't push me. I did that record. This is how God.
We did that before.
I did that record like way 6 months, 7 months ago, and my artist record is hot. Trust me.
Let me fix that. It wasn't 6 months. I did that about a year ago.
A year ago. Yeah, you're right. Hold up. We did that a year ago, right? Check this out. The young lady she came out with the record, but
Hold the phone.
she's on my old record label, Uptown Records, Universal. If you look at her record, it's the new Uptown Records / Universal. That's what I was on, and I had the record first. Boom. I did a record with one of the R&B singers, and I did that Tom Tom Club, and it came out with another rapper. I think Mulatto, and she won. Now I be telling these cats, listen, I'm telling you, if it's old, freak it, but you gotta freak it. You gotta freak it. You gotta freak it, because you know a lot of these artists with the old school records are still living.
Yeah.
So when you sample their stuff, they still eating off of that record. You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
I wish I'm waiting on my artist Sway to give me a call. Forget texting me. Forget what you call that? The whatever. She got a hot record, and you know I'm Mr. Take my stuff back. I'm Mr. That dude immediately. And her record, you know what? To be honest, no one else can do that record. No one else can do that record but her. No one else can do that record but me.
Black.
Huh?
Black. He said Uptown family.
Self-love, peace, baby. Uptown. I was just telling him I was with Chill at the fight. I was with Chill at the fight. Javante Davis fight.
Oh, I'm trying to get his people line to him for it.
But you know what? You're in the call course. What I want to do is I want to get all of the cats like yourself, and I want to bring them into a listening party, and have like the artist that's coming, and have a listening party, real cool, easy time. You see this guy? Why is he laughing?
I'm there.
Wait. Hold on, Dick. Why is he laughing?
What, man? I can't laugh.
Sinclair is crazy. Oh, I'm sorry. J-Love, I'm sorry. It's Mr. J-Love. I'm sorry.
Here you go.
Yo, listen. I'm going to let y'all get back to doing what y'all do best. Hey, Love, thank you so much for supporting F Media and the artists. and y'all keep it cool. Jay, I'll speak to you tomorrow probably. But God bless. Tell the family I said peace. All right, we gotta get back to work.
All right, bless, Father.
God bless. Anything you need, get at me.
You know it. Okay. All right. Back.
Yes, we back.
Is the echo gone, you guys? They were saying we had a little echo.
Yeah, a little echo, I think, because all three of us was on at the same time. But we're good now.
So, now, can you do a little singing for us?
Oh, Lord.
Listen, you know, we not.
I'm not a singer. I'm not a singer. But I could write some R&B songs, though.
Ooh, have you wrote for other R&B people?
Yes, a lot.
Okay.
That's probably one of the things Father didn't tell you, too. I write for everybody. I love it.
Now, I know sometimes you have to sign a clause of you can't talk about it, but can you say who you wrote some R&B songs for? Okay.
Where's that? Keep this on the hush.
Okay. I feel you. I understand.
Yeah.
You know those coming in. I know. I understand.
Hey, you know,
So,
one thing I got to say about Father too. I was trying to say it earlier. Him as a CEO and him as an artist too. He always give us that luxury and reminds himself like, yeah, I was an artist as well. So sometimes we might not like something that he's doing, and he'll come to me and say like, Jay, I get you. I'm an artist as well. I'm an artist first. I'm a CEO now, but remember, I was an artist first. So what you want to do, go ahead, you make the decision and stand with it. I'm like, okay, cool. So he gives us that sometimes soon. Even though he'll make a decision, sometimes he'll be like, you make the decision because I'm also an artist and I know where you're coming from. Because he was in that same position when he was with Uptown and with Andre, you know? So
yeah. Okay.
So shouts out to him.
Yes. Listen, I call him up. He gets things popping. I'm like, thank you.
Hold on. Where's your wine?
Right. I should have popped it. Next time.
Got you.
So, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So now,
Mm-hmm.
when I was asking about the 5 fun facts, do you like ATVs? Now, you in Vegas, so do you like ATVs? Do you do parachute sailing? What's some things you...
That I do? Believe it or not, the biggest thing I do the most, everybody that knows me knows I go fishing. Fishing is my number one. My relaxation, I love fishing. The other thing is biking. I'm always on my bike.
Okay.
Basketball. Love basketball. Basketball is like something I love from since I was young. Also, I play tennis. A lot of people don't know I play tennis.
So, okay.
Those are some things that a lot of people don't know, but I love it. Especially fishing right now.
Fishing, water, serenity. I love being at the beach. I will sit there all day. Love the water. I love it. It's so... Now, fishing, I'll do fishing,
mm-hmm.
but I hate putting the worms on the hook and all that.
That's
do it.
That's easy. That's that. You know, you guys think about worms, but most of the time we're using like shad and shrimp, you know, for your bait. But yeah, fishing is my relaxation, my peace. Fishing in this right here. You listen to we good out there.
So the artist, we already talked about who you would like to work with. Has anybody reached out to you to work with you? Because you've been in the industry since you were young.
Yeah, it's been a lot of artists that's reached out to me and everything like that. I could say I've worked with some artists such as Skilo. That's my boy too, Skilo. Who's some other people that I've worked with? Was it oh my God. It's been a lot of people that I've worked with.
Now, have you ever had to turn someone down?
No, I've never had to turn anybody down, to be honest with you. No.
Yeah. I love that. See, me, if the vibe is off,
Hmm?
I'd be like, yeah,
and
no.
I feel really on that vibe. But everybody that has approached me when it comes to music has been on some positive vibes, some real good vibe. Let's get this music done. Let's get the business done. And that's it. Nothing other than that, you know? So
Good. Now let's talk about your other side business. You were talking about you train and things to that nature, but you also have the organic. Yes. Listen, I wrote a spoken word, The Fight. I'm like, hit him with the right, left. They was like, what you know about it? I was like, listen, when you are girls and military family members, they're going to teach you how to handle yourself in case you have to do a little left-right combo. Okay? Listen.
yeah, I teach my daughter how to box as well, so she can handle herself.
Come on. You have to with these craze out here now.
Oh yes. But I always tell her not to just swing on anybody or fight for any reason. You know, I always tell her, if somebody hits you, you go ahead and tell your teacher. But if they hit you again, you go ahead and do what you got to do, and Daddy will take care of the rest.
You're good. My father was like, talk your smack, look around, pick up something if they're bigger than you, and you hit them until you can't. Until they're not.
That's the old school. That's the old school. Yeah.
Born and raised, stayed old school. I'm sunshine, but there's another side that always keep her locked up, because when she come out, it's hard to put her back in.
I also want to say one thing too. When it comes to my daughter, us as parents, we're supposed to set our kids up and, you know, look out for them and make sure they have a better future than we did. So I always say this, and I have to remind everybody again: when you hear a track that I made, you always hear her crying on the track. Now I always tell her, you're the real J Love, because her name is Genevieve Love, L-U-V. So she's J Love, you know? And I always tell her, you're the owner of this studio right here, because the name of the studio is For the Love of Genevieve Studios. You know, so everything that I do, I make sure I do it for her. Whenever I do a track, she gets paid for it as a producer, as an artist. And this is before DJ Khaled. Much love to Khaled, though. Shouts out. I've been doing this way before Khaled. This is 10 years, 9 years in the making. You know what I mean? So I make sure she get hers, just in case, you know, something happened to Daddy, she's straight.
Love it. I talk about that all the time. I wrote a book about it.
Yes.
I have 6 books. 7th one is almost done. And one of them is I sit with billionaires, trillionaires. I sit with Warren Buffett, those type of people. What I learned, I put in the book to try to help out people.
Yeah.
The simple fact is, there's so many different ways of saving. There's so many different ways of leaving legacy for your children, so you don't have to do GoFundMe. So you don't have, you know what I mean? Like, let's get our mentality back. So that's what I told my kids. I have $1,000 set aside. Think of a business you want to do. Well, think of a name. And then on top of that, I'll take you downtown. If that name is not taken, we purchase it. Then we start working on it. Then we start building. Then we do a plan, a business portfolio. I was like, let's go. I'm a paralegal by day and 24 hours entrepreneur, author, podcast, notary, you know what I mean? So everything. You know, and then our mommy, you know, mommy manager, mommy, one's about to go to college, the other one,
Yeah.
you know.
And I think we need to talk to we always need to remind our people about, you know, life insurance. She's good on that. Property, she's good on that. Well, me, I try not to tell a lot of people what I have or whatever, you know, but for her, she's set. And that's my main goal in life, to make sure she's okay. And she is. You know, and I think everybody else needs to take that into consideration and keep that in their mind, that they got to make sure they're okay and everybody else is okay.
On top of that, I'm gonna add that that's in my book too. Life insurance, funeral homes. A lot of people don't know this. You could pay off your burial, your plot, everything ahead of time.
Mm-hmm.
Write your obituary so you know how you want it said at your funeral. And the funeral home holds it, pays off everything. Why leave family members? Okay, something happens to you, I got life insurance. I told my kids they straight. They ain't gonna know how much, but they straight. They ain't gonna have, listen, okay?
Oh.
And then if they're still a minor, God forbid they're not, I want to see them grow old and have grandkids and all that, you know. But they're straight.
Yes,
But
definitely.
people don't think of that. You could go buy a 40, you could go buy cigarettes. How about putting $30, $50 the most aside and pay for life insurance? Because at the end of the day, if something happens, people gonna have to take care of your kids.
Yeah.
They didn't understand that this was gonna happen. Nobody knew. So the fact is, make sure your family's good when you die. Make sure, and look, I have, my book is called Life After Death.
Okay.
A legacy, you know. The simple fact is tidbits about when you travel. Do you know where your where the why I get tongue tied and forgot the it was right there again. You're a U.S. citizen. Make sure you know where to go if something pops off over in another country.
Yeah.
Why I don't know the word on my mouth right now.
Consulate. U.S. Embassy. You got to go to the embassy.
It's right there. It didn't want to come out. You know where that is at. Listen, real talk. Traveling right now overseas, anywhere. You need to know where you can go.
Another thing people could do too is also is mutual funds. A lot of people don't know about the mutual funds or don't do it. Make sure they take advantage of that.
See, sometimes you gotta watch it the way the market crashed just a few months ago.
Don't put it high. I always put it medium.
Yeah. Look, we playing checkers. Some playing checkers. We play chess. Listen. And check the rates for CDs. CDs don't give you back a good revenue anymore. They suck. You know.
And the thing with mutual, they go anywhere from 12% to the at their lowest to 54% at their highest. But a lot of people look at it like, oh, we lose money when the market crashes. No, you might lose money, but you also gain in shares. So when the market goes back up, your revenue goes up.
Yeah.
You know, but you can't talk to everybody about that because they look at you like you think you know everything, and you know, it's not that. We're trying to help each other out. I'm gonna listen. That's one thing with me. I love listening. My pops talk to me all the time, and I sit there and listen.
Exactly.
That's all.
And I dissect, and then I add my own little swing to it, and we good to go. Like, how this? Do you pay yourself back when you get paid?
Yes, that's number one.
Listen, I do, but a lot of people don't. I know I'm a pisser, right? I told you it's not an ordinary interview.
I don't mind. Just tell these people once they get their checks and everything, make sure they go pick up my album though. Go pick up the single. Go pick up everything from F Media because we need that.
Exactly. But let's talk about your other side note endeavors. Your Seymour. You do Seymours. I read that.
Oh wow. You read that too? Okay, yeah. I also sell CMOS. It's funny because everybody calls it CMOS, but back home from Belize, where we're from, we don't even call it CMOS. People call it Irish moss. We just say seaweed. Okay. We always say seaweed, and all my stuff comes from Belize. My aunties bring it, my brothers or cousins, whoever, they bring it for me, and yeah, and I sell CMOS as well, seaweed.
Oh, now do you have a website for it?
No, I actually don't have a website right now because music, my gym, and other endeavors, they keep me so busy. A lot of people don't know how much stuff I have myself in. But the biggest thing for me is my parents, my mom and my dad, because everything that you see, they're the one that handle all my business. They handle every single thing for me. Like, we also have, a lot of people don't know, we also have a dispatching business for trucking. My dad takes care of that. You know, we work for ourselves 24/7, and that's how I'm able to do this music. You know.
What else? Okay, so your father does the trucking company and the real estate. What else? Drop it. Come on now. Stop holding back.
I'm also a tax professional.
Listen, let me tell you, I hate tax season. I hate it.
I love it.
Yeah, because you do that. I know. You got your bachelor's. Kudos to that. Tell me what
We do
you got your bachelor's in.
well, I got my associates. In liberal arts. I actually, and that was one of the reasons we moved out here to Las Vegas, Nevada. I went to UNLV, and I was supposed to get it in business administration
Okay.
and business. But you know, that's how things go. I ended up leaving, and I started working for myself after that, and that was good.
Okay.
It's crazy because I always tell people this too. To work for a business, you might need your bachelor's or your master's or your PhD. To create your own business, you don't need nada. You don't need nothing. You are that PhD, and you just go from there.
Amen. Sure is. Let me tell you, I write, but I didn't know I could be an author. And God was like, yes, there's a lot more. I do spoken words now. I do this. I do that. Hey, okay.
That's a beautiful thing. That's a very beautiful thing.
So with everything going on, how do you balance your family life?
My family's around me 24/7, basically. So it's not hard to balance. My mom's here, my dad's here. We're all one unit. When I move, they move. When they move, I move. You know, that's how it is. Matter of fact, even my family back home in Belize, if I move out this way, they move out that way. We're all in the same wave. So it's never no miscommunication. That's how it is.
Love it. Now, I'm thinking about going to Belize next year. Let me know some good spots.
Um, you can go to any place. You go to Kikaka. You could go to Hopkins. You go Placencia. It's a lot of places out there. San Pedro. That's what Madonna was singing about. Last night I dreamt of San Pedro.
Oh,
That's what she was talking. She was talking about Belize.
okay. Well,
So
I
let me
do.
know, family and friends.
Do you have anything else you want to leave your viewers before we go?
I want to leave my viewers with this. Anything is possible. And in order to succeed, sometimes you must fail. And that's how you succeed. If you put your mind to it, you can achieve it. All right? I came from Belize, a third world country where a lot of people don't even know about. My mom, she made sure I had food. I never, remember this, I've never starved in my life. Because back home we got farms and everything like that. But my mom always said something for me. My dad always said something for me. And I put my mind to it, and I do it. I set it for myself. I put my mind and I do it. Same thing I teach my daughter. Set a goal, go for it, and reach it. Don't let nobody stare you to the side saying, oh, you can't do this or you don't sound like this. Some people think I'm whack. It's okay. I'll be whack to you, but rich in my pocket. All right? So I'll leave you with that. Bless.
Love it. Thank you so much for the time out, laughing, talking, and getting to know you better. And when the album is released, Sunshine will pay for it. Because here's the thing. Bong, bong. Listen, I buy it, and then I screenshot it, and I do a little video clip. Like when artist has clothing line, I'll get a hoodie or whatever, and then I'll do my own little thing, and I'll tag. I'm like, so what we doing? Like, you know, I support. The first foremost, I support. Because the fact, if we don't support each other, who will? We all we got.
Exactly. We all got
support. As a village, you know.
So make sure you guys support me. Make sure you guys support Miss Sunshine. You know what I mean? And in everything that we do, because you will want the same support, all right? That's all I have to say. F Media! Bam!
Yes, from our home to yours. Thank you for tuning in. If you have not subscribed to the YouTube page, Celebrating Life with Sunshine, this interview will be going on to the YouTube page because, you know, when Instagram acts up, Sunshine got another vlog. We, like Father MC said, he saw me elevate, elevate. That's how we keep doing. We elevate and elevate. So have a good night. Thank you.
Salute.
And bye.
Respect. Respect to all my Belizeans. We're here with Daya, King of Belize, baby. All right? Look for the album, look for the single. De Calm.
Yes.
Bless.
Bye.